Hey guys, I'm Tawana. Welcome to my channel. This is the business motivation channel for women and for men if you're here and you trying to get some knowledge too. So today is the third day of my 30-day video challenge. I'm challenging myself to do a video a day for the next 30 days. For one, because I've been missing in action. And then for two, I'm grinding so hard. This is a great way for me to kind of get some videos in and kind of let you guys know what I'm doing and stuff like that. And thanks to all the people who have been sending me messages and going to, my social media and stuff like that. I'm sorry if I'm not able to get to you guys just yet. If you're going to message me, YouTube is right now really the best place for you to be able to do so, because I have the notifications turned on where I'm able to receive your messages right then and there, because I don't go through Facebook like that. I don't go through Instagram like that. I just really don't have the time. And then two, I kind of try to stay off of social media like that. I really just use it a lot for business. So those places are not a good place to kind of reach out to me. So with that being said, hey guys, are y'all up getting this money today? I'm busy shipping products today. I only got maybe 40 orders today that I'm shipping, getting ready to ship off to the post office. So today I wanted the video to be about, it's about business, but it's about how you can become more successful. And this is not going to really anything as far as monetary or really necessarily business-wise. It's more of a mindset that I want you guys to take on, and some stuff that I've kind of been doing and working for me. And today, I feel that my success has kind of stepped up a little bit. I've kind of stepped up a little bit. Greater things are happening. Blessings are being poured down. Abundance is overflowing in my life right now. And I believe it's because I kind of changed my mindset of dealing with people. And when I say dealing with people, I'm talking about the people that's no good for you, or the bad things you've done to yourself. So this video today is how to grow in your life, in your business, in your relationships by forgiving. And the first person who you're going to have to forgive is yourself. And I'm working really hard, so I don't even have time to be emotional about it, which is pretty cool, because I know I'm a crybaby and my eyes be welling up and stuff like that so fast. But at the end of the day, if you don't, if you don't start changing your mindset so that you're able to grow and get to the next level, you're gonna stay stagnant in the place that you are, and you don't have opportunity to grow. And you're not growing is because you haven't allowed your mind to be able to expand, to be different, to do different, to have different. And so when I say forgiveness is you doing all of the dumb stuff, and I know I'm definitely one of doing all of the dumb stuff of filling in some failures that you've had maybe in your business or some relationships, or some dumb stuff that you did that wasn't right and you know it wasn't right, or people who may have hurt you and you haven't forgiven them and you're holding on to this really heavy grudge. A year ago, I lost my job. I went through a really, really bad kind of breakup, with my son's father, where I was hurt to the core. And boy, I used all of my energy to do a get back. And when I decided to finally let that go and forgive him without him knowing me forgive him, I had to first forgive myself, is because I was pulled into a place that I hadn't been in a really, really long time, and I allowed the devil to definitely use me. But it was the moment that I started praying and I started meditating and I started realizing that the things that man had did to me had really nothing to do with me. It had to do with his immaturity. It had to do with his insecurity. It had to do with, his character of not having any honor or loyalty to anyone but himself. And so at the end of the day, I realized that those are things that are against him, not me, even though I was the one that was affected by his decisions. And so I had to literally pull myself out of that to be able to forgive him for everything that he did. I had to also forgive my ex-husband for the relationship that we had too. And I've kind of been opening up my heart and expanding with being a better person, not for anybody else, but for me. And joy and peace has just been overflowing in my life, is because I decided to let go and forgive myself for allowing these type of people to come into my life, of forgiving myself for not working harder towards my business, forgiving myself for maybe going into the wrong business and investing all of my money into something that didn't really work, or for me forgiving myself because me feeling like me not having the parents or the family that I thought that I deserved to have based on being a person that I am, that it was okay, that I can forgive my past, I can forgive my family, I can forgive myself for being in the position that I am in right now. Is because what I do realize, if nothing else, I have another day to go and change my life and to change my story and to change my stars. And right now I believe in taking massive next level action so that I'm able to get to where it is that I'm trying to go. I have 4 boys that are looking up to me, and that's a struggle being a mom of all boys. But I feel like I'm so strong, and I probably was a man in another life because of how strong-minded I am, and because of some of the things that I do and the way that I carry myself. That I think that I was probably a man in another life. So it's hard trying to raise these boys and trying to live my own life too. But everything that I do is for them. I want them to have a life that I've never had. But at the end of the day, I have to forgive myself for me not having the life that I thought that I deserved to be in this position that I'm in right now. So that even now, when I told you, I had mentioned in a video before that, I have a personal situation. So right now I have a situation where I get to meet my biological dad, who I had my biological father. He's not a dad. I get to meet him, and I haven't seen him or spoken to him in over 20 years. The first, I think it was, let's say elementary. I said, hey, Daddy, come to my graduation. He didn't show up. Middle school, hey, Daddy, come to my graduation. He didn't show up. Hey, Daddy, come to my high school graduation. He didn't show up. So at that point, I was done. I had given him everything that I thought, I needed to give him, was, open arms, and it was never received. So with that, I took probably about a year ago, I literally just stopped this, is because I didn't realize how that situation affected me so much. If I see a movie or a commercial, I will see like of a dad, like that one commercial I saw, it was like of a dad sitting on his daughter's lap. The daughter sitting on the dad's lap, and she had cancer and she was bald, and the dad was bald too, and he kissed her on the forehead and said, baby, I got you. Like, I wept like a baby, and I didn't even realize that situation, was inside of me, and it bothered me that much, but I feel like maybe some of the things that I went through in my life of, dealing with, I'm not going to say domestic violence because I hit back, but, dealing with being in an abusive relationship, dealing with, guys who didn't deserve. But what us women need to know is that the first man that's in love and that loves us is our Father. And when we don't have that, it completely demolishes everything that we know about a relationship from a man, is because we never even had a foundation to stand upon. And so for me, I didn't realize, as being such an older woman now, that affected me like that, but it did. So long story short, one of my family members got, my biological father's phone number, after telling me for the past 10 years, hey, he's been looking for you, he wants to see you. And I was like, the last time I talked to that fool, I cursed him out and was like, help you, dude. Like, we ain't been around, so ain't no need for us to have I think I was 18 at that time, and I hadn't seen him maybe 10 years prior to that. I had cursed him out and was like, I don't need you in my life, and I don't need to talk to you, so step the F back. And the conversation was done. And I'm 38 now, and so that was 20 years ago. Do I regret what I did? I do not. It's because at the end of the day, he made the decision that he didn't want to be in my life, and he had to go ahead and deal with the consequences of that. But now, how God is working on me, how my spirit is so full and cleaning, and I'm building myself up, and I want to be prosperous in every area of my life, including my relationships, and of course my money, of course my spirit, of course my body. I'm even being healthy. I'm drinking, natural smoothies and stuff. Like, I want everything to be in me be good. So I have to allow myself to forgive myself and all of the people that surround me, is because at the end of the day, the situation is done with. It's gone. I can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. So if there's something that you feel about yourself or about other people, about something that has happened and that you're still holding on to, let it go. I have not, my personal situation, I have not given my biological father a call yet. It's because I'm waiting on the spirit to talk to me and tell me when, how, where, what to say, so that I can make sure that I don't step into that situation bitter. but my heart is open to this because I've already forgiven him to a certain degree where I'm no longer hindering on it. I think about maybe a week or 2 weeks ago, like I saw another situation where dad kissed his little girl or something like that. It was like, I'll always be here for you. My eyes welled up, and immediately, like God was like, don't you dare. Don't you let them eyes well up and nothing. And I was like, and I said, who got my back? My father. Who got my back? My father. Who got my back? My father. And it went away. And just really until now, I didn't even think about it again, is because I know, and again, as alone as I may feel, I am not lonely at all, because I feel like all of my friends and the family that I do talk to, because there's not a lot of them, the family that I do talk to, like I'm surrounded by nothing but love, and God is continuously, because I'm forgiving, is bringing nothing but great people who's just like me around me, who wants to see greatness for me, who want to see me do good, who inspires me, who supports me, and who loves me, and who encourages me. Like, I can let all of the bad go is because I want nothing but good. I'm about to be 40 years old in like a year and a half or whatever. I want to, make sure that everything that I'm doing is going to count, is because all of the bullshit that was back there back in the day, I want to leave it right where it is because now, I have my business that I'm very proud of. I can go and do things. My kids and I have a Disney trip coming in. I have been praying and working hard to get my babies on just a flight, not let alone Disney, but just trying to get them on an airplane. All of the goodness is coming in. But you know what I had to do first? I had to purge all of that other crap out of me that didn't belong, that was there, but it didn't belong. But it didn't belong when I decided that it didn't belong, that I needed to go ahead and get it removed. So let those people, let yourself off the hook. It's done. It's over. What you going to do today, though? Tomorrow is promised to you. Yesterday is already gone. So what are you going to do in order to make sure that tomorrow counts? What are you going to do to make sure that you are happy, to make sure that you are in a space that you want to be in? Like, don't you want to be in a space like I have this little, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Without that, I wouldn't be where I am. I wouldn't be talking to you right now just about my situation. But in order for you to succeed, you're going to have to let go of a whole lot of junk that's inside of you, because there ain't no room for those blessings that you're waiting on to come through. So, let go, forgive. It's gonna be hard. Trust me. This has been God has been working on me. It's been a transition, but it's gonna be so worth it when you actually let go. It's been about a year since of me going through this, and I feel like I'm growing, and I can only imagine that the more that I let all these other things go, and a lot more I allow to come in, of how blessed and how abundant and how prosperous my life is going to be. And I'm not just talking about money wise, I'm talking about spirit wise, soul wise. Like, I feel good when I wake up. And me talking to you guys, I feel good, and my heart is completely pure to you, of just telling you how I feel and what it is that I'm going through. Because I don't care what nobody say or think or feel about me. Like, that's not an issue of mine. But I do hold on to grudges, and I do try to do a get back, and I don't want that to be a part of my life. I don't want to have to talk negative about people. And I have cursed like a seller most of the time. But that's something that I'm trying to purge out of myself too. One day at a time, But I got to get back to work. This is the third day. I'm excited about it, So I'm just making, making ideas and outlines of things that I want to talk about. But I heard something this morning about forgiveness. And just in case if you guys don't know the girl SZA, the one who the love song Galore and stuff like that, this morning it said that her song went platinum, which is congratulations, girl. I don't even know you, but congratulations, boo. That she worked really hard to get to where she is, and her song went platinum. I think they said a post on her Instagram was like, this is basically dedicated to my ex who told me to shut up every time I was humming or every time I was trying to sing. Like, at the end of the day, she forgave that fool, and she moved on and allowed whatever that fool did or said or whatever discouragement, whatever bad came through, she made it flourish. And now, what is it? Your success is your best revenge of your get back. So for me, I don't want to do any more get backs. I want to just live my life, have a good time with my kids, my family, my friends, and live my life and do what I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it. So forgive is definitely worth it. You're going to feel so much better. So leave me some comments, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications if you're interested in for more videos so you can see what's going on in the next month for me. My next month is about grinding hard And my videos is going to be part of that. So y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Go get this money. I hope you did some meditation today. If you haven't included it, include some forgiveness of some people who you can't stand. I ask somebody probably to my list every day. All right. Y'all take care and be safe. Bye.